Hi. Apparently I'm alone this morning. No. So prep school. I could be playing V Rising with Doug right now. So the big thing I wanted to kind of tackle this morning is Star Wars Hidden Path game is tomorrow night. We're supposed to play Scum and Villainy, but some of that crew is gone on. Oh shit, there's Matthew. Hi, Matt.
Hey, you started a little early, or just on time, and
I started just on time. I was like, oh shit. Hopefully Matt's okay. Oh, by the way, I have an extra one of these. Do you want it for your Wookiee?
I mean, I don't have any specific use, but if you don't have a use for it, sure, I'll take it.
No, I have two of them, and they're really not like size-wise. They're like too long for Motu stuff. But I'll keep one, and then you can have the other one.
Yeah, I mean, if you can use them, use them. If you can't,
because you could totally use it for that Wookiee body, because they're sure. They're Wookiee size.
And then just as a heads up, I am out at 10:30 today.
That's fine.
We got Mother's Day stuff.
Yeah, I gotta send my mom a having Mother's Day. I can go back to playing V Rising with Doug for a little while. Yeah, we're just resource gathering right now. Anyway,
I'm glad you're feeling well enough to do the V Rising.
Yeah, I tried yesterday and I biffed it heading towards the basement door and was like, hey, like when I say biffed it, not like biffed it like I normally biff it. I mean, I just like stumbled.
Yeah, you lost a step. Yeah.
Yeah, my fat ass landed on the couch. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
No, just yeah, rest.
So yeah, then I went back to bed. But all right. So I'm gonna present. Matt, how are you? I know I saw you yesterday, but
yeah, nothing has changed drastically since then.
Did you do anything fun yesterday?
I looked around for some, just did some hunting for a while, didn't really find anything, and then came home, took pictures of some eBay stuff, watched some X-Men and some Star Wars.
Did you finish Tales of the Empire?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think?
It's fine.
It
felt like a lot of the stuff that the stories they were telling needed more space to really have the impact that they were wanting. But that's okay.
Where are you at in 97?
I'm caught up.
What'd you think?
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
They're going for it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we're gonna get Age of Apocalypse? Because that is my guess.
I thought they did Age of Apocalypse. Now that I think about it, or something close to it, or maybe that was how they led into Days of Future Past. I don't know. I mean, so far they haven't actually killed anybody other than the big one that we saw on Genosha. Everybody else is still around. So
I have a bunch of reveals to do, but I'll save it for Tuesday.
I did like that they, I mean, two things. They included in a Muir Island shot when they got their new uniforms, they included the weird ass Wolverine motorcycle from the old Toy Biz line where it had his face on the front.
Yeah.
And they turned around the what did you expect yellow spandex line.
Yeah.
From the 2000 movie.
I very much, yeah, that shows scratches a good itch for me. Here's the thing I was talking about, by the way, since I won't see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah, it really turned out. Now I just got to paint. And as far as like what it looks on a body, this is what it looks on a body, Matt.
Oh yeah, that works well.
So yeah, I was very happy with how that. I spent an hour almost unboxing shit yesterday. I also fucked up my finger with a pair of scissors.
Oh no!
Yeah, I literally just snipped off a part of the tip.
Oh
My God, did it bleed?
yeah.
I fucking had a bullet wound as much as it came out of that stupid fucking finger. It was so aggravating. Also, just a quick. You're not on Tuesdays with us. I just like to give Matt a little glimpse.
Oh. I don't know. Did you get that head off of eBay or something?
Yeah,
Is
I had
that
to
a
repaint it, but
It must be a Storm Collectibles one, maybe?
I don't know.
Scale wise, I almost think it would have to be. And the sculpt I don't recognize, and I've got
It's a Kuma.
I've got several Akumas, and I don't recognize that one. So
I love that face. It's just so like strangely angry, cartoonly angry. So anyway, what I'm looking at today, Matt. I don't know if I showed you this either. I was gonna wait on all this stuff, but I don't see you on Tuesdays, so I did my part swap to get my King Keldor.
Nice. Yeah, that looks good.
It's a,
I wasn't sure if I was, I'm not grabbing the Revelation stuff, but I did see that, and I was like, it's kind of nice.
it's very nice. It's a very
Same
nice.
thing with Skeletact or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Did you finish Revelations?
Oh no, we haven't had Netflix in a while, so
I don't think. How many accounts can you share with Netflix? Just one?
I don't know. I know they cracked down. We'll get it back again at some point. It's just
Well, otherwise, I'll just let you take mine.
no, don't worry about it.
Because you still need to watch Delicious in Dungeon, my friend.
I hear it's good.
It's fucking great.
But no, we'll pick it back up here. We're just working through a couple other things right now, and then we don't want to have too many services going at a time.
By the way, I sent this, and I think I even resent it this morning. First of all, I just want to remind you, Yours World, he's the man. Just in case he forgot, in case anybody forgot. Did you happen to listen to that Fiend Without a Face that I sent this morning?
No, I have not.
Please do.
Okay.
It's Brett Hind from Mastodon. He's the lead guitar player. Also, much like myself, significant TBI, because he drunkenly got in a brawl at the VMAs after the show and got beat into a coma.
Jesus.
Almost died. But he's also a weird dude, which I'm all about. He's just kind of he seems like a guy who should not be in that band. When you've got a bunch of dudes who are very and they're all sober. I think, although I would say Brett probably gets real fucking high. They're all sober now, but very much they're all like very math rock musicians type guys, and he's like hey man. Like I watched a thing where they were talking about like their 11 heaviest riffs, and they had him and I can't remember Bill's last name, the rhythm guitar player. They had those two on to do it, but they weren't together.
Okay.
So Bill is like explaining and then we do this, and this is how this works, and then I heard this, and this is how we wrote this, and then they cut to Brett and his and they both have guitars. Bill has like a fucking super nice guitar, and Brett has a acoustic guitar. And he's like, that's such a heavy riff, man. And he's just like, they're both just like fiddling out. And the last song they point, Bill is like, yeah, this is super heavy. And Brett's reaction is, no way, man. I'm not playing that song. It's too heavy, man. And you're just like, you are fucking high as hell right now. Yeah, man. This is like Isley Brothers on like 1 million. But anyway, it's a cover of Def Leppard's Bringing on the Heartache. But it is the guitar almost sounds like surf rock as far as the reverb.
Okay.
But it's not like the surf rock. Plus, Brett Hines can play the fucking guitar really well. He's an excellent guitar player. If you don't believe me, listen to The Czar, and especially towards the end of it. But it's played in almost like a country song.
Okay.
It's so fucking good. It's stupidly good. Like I love it. I cannot recommend it enough. Plus, he named his little side project after a fucking shitty 60s horror movie.
There you go.
Yeah, come on. Also, rip Roger Corman.
Yes.
So we're gonna next FK Spoopy. We're going to talk Corman rather than doing the two movies.
He is. I mean, somebody had pointed out that if you go by the, I can't remember what they called it, but just like trace the web of the people he got helped.
It's crazy.
It's there's probably nobody else.
Yeah.
Who did as much as he did for?
No, he is the oak of. I would say, as far as what we have had in the last 20 years in Hollywood, he is the oak where all the branches come off of.
Oh, I mean, longer than that, but yeah, for sure. I mean, because he's like, yeah, you wanna make a movie? Here's the rules. You can follow those.
Plus, man,
I'll produce it.
He did the Poe cycle with Vincent Price. Just,
I mean, he helped Ron Howard get started in directing. I mean,
it's crazy. Nicholson, came out of that. Cameron, I mean,
yeah,
it's insane how many people.
Joe Dante, I think.
Joe Dante, yeah. Dick Miller. How many people like came out of the school of hard knocks that was the Corman school.
Yeah.
It's a huge fucking loss. And the sad thing is, I think Corman has fallen so far, or had fallen so far out of public view that people don't know who he is. Captain Marvel, is that what you're working on? That looks like Captain Marvel.
I got some stands that I've been getting put together to try and, because I was like, oh yeah, I've got my cosmic Marvel shelf, and I've been trying to get stuff. I wanted to get stuff up off of the shelf because it's kind of tight right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a lot of vertical space that's empty because Galactus is on that shelf. So there's a bunch of stuff around him. So I'm just trying to get, I'm like, oh yeah, these stands I actually can make these work to put them on the wall. So, damn it. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, what did you got for today?
Not a ton, but so Star Wars tomorrow night.
Yes.
So I felt really good about they're hunting for the mother, and they're trying to find Bragg the Wookiee, all that stuff. Great.
Whether you're a mother or whether you're a lover, brother, he'll be staying alive.
So yours world, he's the man. So the mother I kind of had is I kept picturing initially as this throwback to barbaric times, Rakata. But then I was thinking, I was like, what if the mother isn't that? What if the mother is almost more like, oh God, I can't think of the guy from the Daleks.
The Master?
Not the Master. No, Davros.
Oh, okay.
Is this machine bound scientist, who experimented on these people, didn't scare them into becoming savage, literally just made them that way. So the get of the mother is terrifying because they're just degenerate, members of these races that are on Shugo, who they're just barely a step above a wild rabbit animal. So the PCs should think okay, fuck, this is the mother must be terrifying if these things basically worship and look at her. We refer to her as mother and all this, and instead what they end up finding is I'm almost thinking inside a mech suit. But the mech suit is littered with bones and skins and everything. So you can't overly tell at the beginning. But then they can see, because one thing I did put is when they get into the Temple of Lihon, like when they find the nest of the mother, like there's beyond this thing, then there's a like a facade, and then they can get into where the mother actually like rests, is like it's what the fuck is this? I hate that we can't use Google on here anymore. It makes me so mad. Like some of it's just gone too. Some of the shit I typed is just gone. What the fuck? This is so dumb. Like, fuck you, Dropbox, and your stupid obsession with fucking Microsoft products. Oh, it makes me so mad. Anyway, that they find like that she is like, it's all tech.
Yeah.
So like she's so old now, like her little body is like, or her body's like this little, almost has sucked up into like an almost fetal old lady body, old ricotta lady body, where like has to use like things that'll keep her head up because it'll otherwise her head's too heavy. And
yeah,
you know, so I don't know, like this is the thing, like I realize with some of this I don't want it to go too horror,
sure.
which I know it's like my default setting. So like, you know, at one point when they're going through the temple, like there again, what the fuck? There's a whole thing just gone.
Ugh.
Let me reopen this. Maybe
yeah,
it's still there.
Do like some copy and paste or something.
Well, I mean, I did it all in Dropbox.
Ah.
So that's why I'm like,
well, yeah, some bullshit.
Is it just gone? Did you just?
Hopefully not, but
I don't understand. Yep, just gone.
Jesus. You can't like go back a version or something?
I don't think it'll let me. God, that's annoying.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Okay. Disappointment aside. That's just. What a piece of shit. All right. Anyway, well, like know what I'm doing tomorrow. So what are your thoughts? Like big old monster lady or more like withered science hag? Because both names then work. Like
yeah.
the hunter or the blood-covered mother or the beast.
I'm trying to think what the best way to. Because yeah, the idea of like a mechanical deal or whatever is kind of interesting, but
because at one point I do have it, although I don't even know if it's in here or not. Yeah, there is a pit like in the middle of the temple. So these are like an old cotton temple that, you know, it's fallen into disrepair because
sure.
you know, thousands of years. In the middle is like basically failed people who are just like, have you seen The Loved One?
No.
It's like I think it's an Australian movie. It's either Australia or New Zealand, about a girl who She attempts to have this guy take her to their prom, and he turns her down. So she kidnaps him with her dad, and they do horrible things to him. And then you find out this is not the first time they've done this. Like they try to lobotomize him with a power drill. There's a whole spot in their kitchen underneath double doors full of boys who they've done this to. It's real dark. It's really good. It's funny in some spots. Like to keep him from running away, they drive nails through his feet.
Jesus.
It's pretty dark, like I said, but it's really it's also very good. And like I said, really darkly humorous in some spots. Also, there's some really gross incestuous stuff that is alluded to between the daughter and the father. So yeah, anyway, I like that idea that there's just like this pit of failures. That then like they have some of the people that they took from this outpost. Some Nogri and some Saluki, and they're like have them in like these hanging cages, and they just feed them to the rejects in the pit.
Okay.
But I also feel like, man, that's real dark.
It is pretty dark.
I don't want to go too dark, because Star Wars. But I also want it to be like, I like the juxtaposition now of that and like, you know, we're cotton Dalek, because then it makes it go like, you could have not done this, you know, because I like the idea of them like meeting with her when she's not all armored up, and then her being like, you know, oh, hello, you know.
The Captain Pike kind of.
Yeah, talking like through this vocoder, you know, Vader style horrific thing, and then when it's not on, it's this very vulnerable, basically old scientist who's like, oh yeah, that's just like a thing. Like that's all a big to do. Not just to keep like all these races out, but it's also let the remaining Rakatan know that like, don't fuck with me. Even though I'm the oldest one left, they don't know how I've stayed quote unquote young. But I haven't, because you know time ravages everything. But I like the idea of them being like, I think that makes that character even more of a fucking monster. That they're in here just running experiments.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know which do you prefer? The very straightforward, yeah, she's just a straight up monster, or
No,
like
I think it's better to have that, like, just have it, you know, like any monstrousness should be either implied or, you know, something that the characters can find but may not necessarily.
Okay, I did not really completely understand then what you're referring to there. Then, like, what do you think? Do you like more?
I think like the Davros Captain Pike sort of like thing is probably the way to go.
Okay,
and then if you know things go that direction, then it's like, okay, well, let me go and change. I'll be right back. And then it's, you know, crazy. You know, just like I mean, I'm trying to think. Well, so this planet hasn't been contacted by the outside universe in centuries. So,
yeah, not really. Yeah,
okay,
not. I mean, there's been a few,
sure,
but overall, not really.
yeah. Part of me was like, oh yeah, it'd be kind of fun if you just did have like it's like a, you know, a Krang type deal, but with like an ATDP or something.
Kind of. That's kind of the idea, really. Yeah, it's like it just got rid of a lot of like the little write-up things.
Yeah, that's weird. Good morning, Shaggy.
Shagalicious. Also, I'm sorry. What did you say, Matt?
I was talking to Shaggy.
Also, I must say Ryan's character in this is great. He's basically Space Burt Reynolds.
Nice.
And it's it makes me real happy.
As it should. I mean, I don't see how you could go wrong with that.
All right, I think I have. So that was basically. Well, I should probably save this now.
Yes. And maybe save it as a copy too. Just so.
I don't want to rename the file. Why is it not? Just let me save it, guy.
Probably because you didn't save as. Oh, so it automatically saves. Yeah, so yep, it just saved.
Okay. So it claims.
So it claims.
So yeah, I feel pretty good about that. I think I'll.
Yeah, it seems like you've got a really solid structure to play around in.
So I think the other thing. I don't know if you saw this, but this is really good and I highly recommend it. It's Stone Age D&D.
Oh, nice.
Like there's no gods. The gods haven't become gods yet. They're just like spirits. And it's got like these like special rules as far as like the players have to follow. Like no written word.
Oh.
No wheels.
Yeah, I do remember you talking to I think James about that.
Yeah, no metal, and any number above 9 is just many. I really, really like that idea quite a bit. I think I'm gonna maybe run a mini series in it.
Be fun.
It's 5e, so it's pretty easy. Yeah. So a prep school. Where's my? Let's open a word for the web. Right? No, I don't want to do that. I want to go copy. Sorry, you guys are seeing all me do a bunch of stuff and I'm a little slow today. That's not what I want either. I want to. Oh, I guess it is what I want. Super Spike and Shaggy, how did we ever become so lucky to have so beautiful boys?
And right around when I'm going to have to head out too, sadly.
Oh, that's right. You have I forgot you have a hard out at 10:30, not 11:30.
I mean, hard-ish. I will be hopping off shortly, but it is nice to see the fellas.
Well, I think then we're just going to call it because
you're going to switch over to V Rising.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I'm going to grab Doug. I don't know if Doug will want to stream or not, but if he does, we'll jump back on stream.
Well, you can stream and he can just be in the background.
Yeah, but Doug is kind of weird about shit like that.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I know.
He likes to stream certain games. But I think since we're just resource gathering, it's probably like not going to be the most exciting thing. We're just trying to get stuff ready for the next time we play. Because we had to restart since the game is now no longer in 1.0. Since it went full,
yes.
we had to restart.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So I had to go and just fucking right now our castle is just made of wood, which is annoying. So we have to go kill. I think we have to go kill the wolf, the big white wolf. to be able to make stone castle walls. So I think that's what we're going to go do.
Nice.
But
yes, I do.
It is a significant fire hazard. Yeah, wooden palisades, not like. But the nice thing is, I picked a spot where a lot of the medium-sized monsters, like the bossy medium, like middle ground boss monsters, like the corpse crawler and the stone golems and the tree golems and all that shit spawn. And we're like literally like across the street, basically, from the merchants, from the shadow merchants. So we can go buy shit whenever we want. And there's so many monsters that spawn there that if you want to come fuck with our castle, then you're gonna have to go through these big dudes. But we also have to go through said big dudes, which is kind of annoying. But like what the nice thing is like that road is really busy. Like a lot of like patrols come through. So I will just kite the patrols into those monsters and then just like pick off the stragglers and then just pick up all the loot from everybody. Oh, is that Quasar?
Yes, this is
Ooh,
Wendell Vaughn.
I do love me some Quasar.
Yeah, I've got to. That's one of those runs that I need to.
That's Mark Grunwald, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, maybe
Whole thing.
Greg and I will jump on for some V. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I do. Yes, my apologies, Spike. I do have some family things that I have to go do. So.
Yeah, it is Mother's Day. Kiss your mother, but not straight on the lips. That's kind of weird. You're grown ass people.
Yes. Yeah. I guess if it makes you feel any better.
I was gonna like Matt. You're not about to say some shit like I kiss my mom square in the mouth.
No, I don't. But no, I'm not excited to go and do this because it's not my mom. She's out in California doing her thing.
Yeah, I gotta text my mom. My mother-in-law. Text my mother-in-law. I didn't go yesterday because I felt like butts and my vertigo was.
Well, yeah.
So I stayed home and my mother-in-law was making homemade pizza for everybody, and I had been like, "Don't make me one." Yeah, she made me one, a giant homemade pizza, and sent it back.
Yeah.
She also picked me up some scrap. What's it called? Sample of cloth that I wanted to see if I can make some capes and tabards and shit out of.
Oh.
So yeah, that's gonna happen soon.
That's cool.
I'm real fucking terrified of doing this.
All you can do, I mean, it's trial and error, man. You mess around.
But luckily, my wife is a hell of a sewer, and my mother-in-law is a seamstress professionally. So they both are like, "Oh, this is
easy."
Some
resources you can lean on then.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what I get made out of that, and if it goes well, I'll have to actually buy some more cloth because it's just right now scrap of red, which I don't want to make red capes for everybody.
Right. Yeah. Once you get there and decide, I mean, you can get at least for the size of the stuff you'd be doing, just hit the remnants at like SR Harris or whatever, and you can get all kinds of good stuff for cheap.
Well, if you have recommendations on cloth, let me know, Matthew. Go hang out with your fam. Tell everybody I said hello.
For the scale that you're working at, you're generally going to want like lycras and spandex and stuff because it tends to hang better.
See, I knew
so it tends to hang better, more like different fabrics do at a larger size.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fray, which is really helpful too.
That's kind of the point.
It is trickier to sew. So,
well, again, like I have people that I can learn from and have the equipment for all that shit, so I'm not too worried about it. Matt, where can people find you? Because I'm just you're Minnesota goodbying me right now.
I'm here.
Stop making me uncomfortable, Matt.
I am. Oh, hey, Dave.
Hey, David.
I'm here.
David was like, "Are you guys talking about some toys?"
I'm here most Sundays. You can find me on the Dave Wonder channel every other Tuesday. And yeah, I'm on Instagram. I don't update it much. I'm on Blue Sky because fuck Twitter. And
also, David, I found David and Matt, I found a head that is perfect for Skeleton.
Oh.
But I needed more monster. I need like 2 big fangs. So if anybody with some slight sculpting skills wants to help me out, I would greatly fucking appreciate it. Because as much as I love the head, I can't even find the head that I got for that. The idea of putting hair on it fucking is just, yeah. Here's the head I'd originally re-gotten to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's great. Look at those big old teeth.
Yeah.
Those chompy boys. But the idea of putting hair on that is just not. I know. I know my limitations.
Oh, it's
But
easy. A mohawk? Easy.
You want to do it?
Take you through it. It's not hard.
Sure. You still have to. I still have to have you come down to the basement area and look. First of all, look at it. But second of all,
I haven't seen it since.
Help me with Star Wars.
Yes.
Because I do not. I'm real fucking terrified of the taking Black Series dudes apart and doing stuff with them because I don't have any. Like it's a little dicey for me, and I'm always worried about forcing it.
Mostly heat with those, but not everything can be done with heat, and some stuff you just can't or shouldn't do. I mean, you can do it all, but it's really not worth it.
Some things man was not meant to know. Anyway, tomorrow night, Star Wars Hidden Path. It's a 3-person game currently. I'm always interested if anyone wants to jump in, either just to try it out or to hang out with the Jedi trio. Well, yeah, all Jedi. What is it? It's Duolingo and Nub. I can't remember Nate's character's name now. Let me cheat. It's Bree Wumbu, a Celestian Jedi, and Duolingo. James and Nate's Jedi, and now we have a Force sensitive Nando Balmain.
Catch you later, Dave.
Ryan. Bye, David. Yeah, get in my basement. Yes, pretty much. My basement's looking pretty good. It just needs new carpet, and then the new room needs Nub Rubbins is I'm writing that name down. Nub Rubbins is fucking amazing. Nub Rubbins, god damn, that's good. This is what I bring you guys in for, is because my god, that name is good. Nub Rubbins. All right. Anyway, tomorrow night, Jedi Boys. Tuesday night, Meng on Meng. I look at us as the unofficial lead-in show to David's business. And also, Matthew, Snakeman heads. If you find any cool Snakeman heads,
all right.
Yeah, because I'm looking for a 2000X Ratlore head. Because God, I hate the old school Origins Ratlore head. It's so dirty.
If you need one Filmation Tila,
yeah,
and then another Filmation Merman,
yes,
and a Trapjaw.
Yeah, the Trapjaw and the Tila I already had, but I wouldn't mind having.
Okay, because I'm gonna be, since I am headed out to Forest Lake, I am gonna try and stop a few spots on the way. Maybe on the way back.
Yeah, Merman for faux show. That's a great figure.
All right, I'll let you know what I run into. Spike, Shaggy, enjoy your Sunday. Do your Mother's Day stuff if that's stuff you have to do, or don't.
Say hi to Nub Rubbins for me.
Yeah, and his evil clone Rub Nubbins.
Oh, Rub Nubbins. This is brother.
Well, if it was his clone, yes, it would have 2 U's.
All right, Matthew.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Matt. So yeah, Tuesday night, Meng on Meng. And then I don't think we have anything until Friday. We're going to do V Rising because Fang Gang was supposed to be last Friday, but my vertigo has been real bad lately. But I've been told today I have to restart my exercises, my vertigo exercises. So we'll see if that helps. Oh, he has a mustache, yes. I'm just kidding. Nub Rubbins has a fucking mustache. In fact, I'm writing that down now. Has mustache. I think that's it. And then this next Sunday, and then Chaos Scar on that Monday, which is gonna be spooky. And then we decided next Spoopy Boys, we're going to talk for extra rubbins for the nubbins. We're going to talk Roger Corman because if you're not aware, Roger Corman passed yesterday, and I think Matt and I were talking about this earlier, either on or off. I can't recall because my brain doesn't work anymore. Roger Corman's basically like the godfather of, a lot that's gone on in movies and especially horror. So it only seems right. All right. So I'm going to jump off. If you see an emergency Bad at Games pop up, it's because Doug and I are doing some V Rising on stream. If you don't, enjoy your Sunday. Say hi to your mother for me. And see you guys tomorrow night for Hidden Path. All right. Hey.